papers. It's time to meet your maker. Pour one out for the friends that you'll ignore. So go and smoke your veggies now. Cause we gotta go to the Midwest Deacon Show. The sitcom dream on, burning and shine glow.
Hello and welcome back to the Midwest Degenerates show. My name is Alex. He's Caleb.
How's it going, everybody?
We're back with another episode. We got groundbreaking technology in this episode. We got face cams up for you guys, so you can actually see our faces for the first time. As you can see, Caleb's got his KC hat on. I got my throwback Rangers cap on. We're out here. Figured UFC Wednesday. What better day to fucking do this shit? Big pay-per-view this weekend. We touched lightly on it at the kind of in the middle of the last episode just because we were running out of ideas. But for this first episode with face cams, first UFC card with face cams, let me fucking toast this fucker up real quick. First UFC with face cams and first episode with face cams. Got a pretty loaded fucking UFC card. UFC 327, Prochazka versus Ulberg. MLB's rolling in pretty fucking hot. Gotta say, Caleb, love the Royals, but they busted my fucking slip. I had a no RFI today for them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had Cole Reagans. He's who busted my slip today. I had him for pretty much over 4.5 strikeouts. Struck out first two batters, bottom of the first. Then Jose Ramirez came up. It went right back at him. And for some reason, even though he's been playing baseball his whole life, he decided he was going to try and catch it with his throwing hand. Fucking wound up with a thumb contusion. Decided he could still pitch. Gave up 2 runs before they pulled him. And it busted my slip.
What a genius. What an absolute genius.
And then with Luis Sevilla on the mound for the Royals after that, yeah, he was somewhat of a hero for Venezuela during the World Baseball Classic. But clearly that doesn't translate to the major leagues. Because he pretty much right in turn fucked us. Pretty much there. Ever since he came in, giving up 2 more runs in the first, 1 more in the second.
I feel like what we're seeing, I don't want to, I love the Royals, and now we got face cams, I'll point up so you can see. Got that fucking trim on the top of the room right there. Love the Royals, but I feel like what we're seeing is them being fucking World Baseball Classic merchants out here.
Well, a lot of what it is pretty much everybody on the team, everybody in that starting lineup, was playing during the World Baseball Classic. So I think what we're seeing is a little bit of a hangover right now. We're not in panic mode right now. I mean, if we want to look at it, we're 11 games into the season out of 162. We're pretty much coming out of halftime in the first NFL game.
Mm-hmm. No,
so we still got. What's that?
Oh, so I was just gonna say, so it ain't even really it ain't shit at this point.
No, we're not panicking yet. What I would like for the Royals, if we can get there, I'm sure we can. We come back to town tomorrow. We got the White Sox for a 4-game set. We're going to get our minds right on that 4-game set before we go into Detroit. But what I want to see from the Royals for this month of April is I want to see them 5 games above 500.
Finishing the month.
Yeah, finish the month 5 games above 500. I feel like if we want to win the American League Central, because they do it every year, we know Cleveland's going to have a fall off point. Usually about the middle of August, early September, they're going to start dropping games that they shouldn't drop. So that's going to be our time to pounce on them. So as long as we can keep staying 5 games above 500 for each month out of the season, we should be fine.
Mm-hmm. It's all about just getting in there, getting to the dance. If you get in the dance, you have a ticket. You have a ticket to the fucking dance and shit. If you got better moves than everyone else come the fucking October, ain't nobody doing a goddamn thing about you.
Yeah.
Fucking, I will say, I want to, real quick, I want to touch on this. We saw something real fucking, what was it, last night? Was that last night, the Angels Braves?
Yes. Yes.
Our first fight of the season. First bench clear of the season. I thought, am I wrong on that?
Unless I'm missing something from opening day, I think it was the first one.
Pretty fucking, I mean, baseball, you know, they go for the swings, but it feels like only like, it feels like the most notorious MLB fight, I feel like, in modern memory is, what was his fucking name? Was it Tim Anderson? Fucking,
Uh,
Down Goes Anderson.
yes, yes.
That was the best one. That was the only fight I've seen in baseball in recent memory where punches actually connected. Every other time it's
The
just like,
one,
whoa, bro, don't do it, bro. Don't do it to him, bro.
the one I always remember is the Jose Abreu from like 2013, 2014.
Mm-hmm. There have been some good
That,
ones.
oh yeah. I mean, at least once a year, we're destined for a good one.
Do you think that was it, or do you think it's yet to come?
I think it's yet to come. I
I
think
think we see
come July or August, right around the trade deadline, I think we're really going to see a real good scrap.
tensions high, heat's gonna be pissing people off. It's gonna, you know, I know whenever I get, when you put me in fucking 100-degree heat in some of those, in some places, man, I can't help but not get pissed off, you know? I just get fucking angry because of how goddamn hot it is outside. So I
Let me
know
check the schedule. I think I might be able to tell you when the Royals are going to have their first one.
their first one. Do you think
Yeah.
it's division?
I think it's going to be with an American League team. Um,
While Caleb's pulling that up, I will add in real quick. Going in the series, Royals White Sox. I like Murakami for a homer. It'll happen in one of the games. I'm calling it. One of those games, Murakami for the White Sox is dinging it.
oh yeah, especially with the fences moved in. Yeah, it's going to happen.
And I'm hoping I see a Caglione fucking dinger. That would make it a great fucking series.
All right, so I think the first benches clearing brawl the Royals are going to have is going to be the Yankees series from pretty much Memorial Day. Pretty much that
Oh,
Memorial Day series that they have against the Yankees.
oh, them boys
Because
gonna be patriotic.
a lot of people don't remember this, but back in the 70s and the 80s, the Royals and the Yankees had almost a fucking harder rivalry and wanted to kill each other more than the Yankees and the fucking Red Sox hate each other.
Damn. I did not know that.
And we started to see that come back in 2024 during that playoff series, and even last year, whenever the fucking Yankees came back to KC, I was there for the first game of that series because it was the Jack Caglione home debut, and you know I can't miss something important for my boy.
100%.
So,
And don't even lie, you wanted to chance at a Judge Homer too.
oh yeah, and I got to see one, and I have no doubt in my mind after seeing one in person that the motherfucker's on steroids.
Dude, I'll tell you, that's how I feel about Kettle Marti.
Like I got to see Barry Bonds in 2003 in Colorado at a Rockies Giants game, and he hit a home run there. Exact fucking same. Exact fucking same.
1 for 1.
Dude's on fucking steroids. 1 for 1.
Real quick, do you want to get into who in the modern? I remember we had this conversation right around the time I started working there at Nature's Grace. Is there a who's like a list of MLB players who you're convinced are on steroids in this current moment?
Al Raleigh, uh, Fernando Tatis Jr.,
Even with the down year?
Aaron Judge, even with the down year. I think that was a cover up because he already pissed off for steroids once.
Uh,
Um, Jazz Chisholm,
what the speed?
that, and just how how erotic his throw power can be. Because one day he can get a ball from the outfield wall to home without a bounce, and the other day he can barely hit the cutoff guy.
I'll let you continue your list. I have a theory that I'm gonna write down so I don't forget it about Jazz Chisholm.
Um, Aroldis Chapman. Let's see here. Who else am I thinking of? Oh yeah, Ellie De La Cruz.
He's been a hot one this year.
Yeah, and I, some just don't sit right with me. Juan Soto,
Hmm.
he could be on steroids, but at the same time, he could also just be a little bit older than what we think he is.
Like add an extra 5 years. Yeah, you see that a lot with those fucking Central and Southern Americans, man. All the fucking
Yeah,
time.
it was already a point of contention whenever he came up to the majors at 19 years old, starting in a Major League Baseball game.
I think what's that fucker's name? Manute Bol for the NBA. You ever hear about a bunch of people were saying that he was like actually like they said it was like a thing that one of his fucking old teammates said where he had like he said that he had a like the way he kept track of how old he was he had left a fucking mark every year on his birthday on his arm, and they counted, and it was like when he was playing in the NBA he had like over like 45, 50 fucking marks on his arm.
Oh shit!
Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking it's some shit like that where there just weren't birth records kept properly, so they're just like, oh shit, you say you're 35, all right, you're 35.
Well, I mean, we've already seen it before. I mean, it was a real big thing back in the 80s and 90s. I mean, even the big guys, like fucking Vladimir Guerrero, for one of them, was older than what uh, his birth certificate that MLB got.
Hmm.
Because a lot of those Central American guys say you are a pitcher at 20, you're 22, right?
Hmm.
So say you're a pitcher at 22 years old in Venezuela and you're only throwing 92 miles an hour. Do you think an MLB team is going to look at you and possibly spend money on signing you?
No.
Now, say you're a 16-year-old throwing 92 miles an hour.
100%. I'm the fucking talk of the town.
Yeah. So a lot of those guys back in the day, back before like a lot more technology became available and everything, that's what they would do. They would just say they're 16, they're out there cranking, 35 home runs in a season, 70 stolen bases against, other 16-year-olds. They're going to get signed.
Yeah. 100%. It's all just a game of fucking. It reminds me of like UFC. They don't lie about their age in UFC, but they lie about their fucking records a lot. You'll see a couple. There's been a couple of notorious instances of fighters on the roster getting pulled off the roster and cut because they lied about their records going in. So like you'll see a guy who like is actually like 14, 21, and like 3. He'll say that he's 24 and 12. So the UFC will be like, shit, if you got a lot of fight experience, 24 wins, that's, let's fucking get him on. Let's have him fight on the undercard. And then it comes out like, no, this guy's actually like 14, 27, and fucking 3. And then they're like, shit. What? How'd this happen? And it's happened a few times too. UFC is just a clusterfuck. But speaking of UFC, dude, we got UFC main card, UFC prelims. We got. What do you know about the PFL and One Championship? I think this is the first time we'll be able to mention either of these shit ass promotions on the podcast.
PFL, you had me there for a second. I thought you were going to start talking about the Pillow Fighting Championship. But, no, I don't know much about the PFL.
Basically, some millionaire decided that he could be better than Dana White at making an MMA promotion, strictly out of like thinking he's better. So he made the PFL. His name's Don Davis. Pretty kind of a fucking idiot. But PFL, they had Francis Ngannou and Jake Paul signed for a while. But then Jake Paul was like, fuck this, went off and made his own promotion. And Francis Ngannou followed suit. So they're just kind of barely staying afloat. You know Bellator, right?
Yeah, I know Bellator.
PFL technically owns Bellator.
Okay.
And then One Championship is the Asian promotion. They're all Asian, or like mostly Asian fighters. They don't do cards nearly as much for MMA because they're kind of dying. Like they're on a very steep downward slide. They implemented like rules about reheight. Like basically they made it to where you're only allowed to cut 15% of your body weight, and if you don't do that, or if you go above that, you're not allowed to fight. A lot of fighters hate it. Only reason I really want to mention One is because I'm looking at the fight card, and on the fight card for One Championship, there's a fighter named Black Panther.
What?
Yeah, his name is Black Panther. We only have straight money lines on it, but I'm throwing that on every slip for the fun of it.
Please tell me with a name like that, he's got some sort of sponsorship through Marvel or Disney or some shit like that.
No shot. It's low scene kid. He just fought in the UFC. MMA, Black Panther, no, it's One. Holy shit. Holy shit. His name is literally Black Panther. It's not a nickname. His name is Black Panther. And you know what the best part is?
Is he sponsored by Marvel?
No, he's not even black.
Oh my god.
He's from Thailand. He's literally, bro, I'm sending you the shit on the Discord chat right now, dude. That's a picture of him.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this guy is absolutely dominating the competition in this fucking matchup, dude. Holy shit.
I'm not gonna lie, he looks like the kind of guy that would work at a fucking Safeway on the side.
100%. Well, no, I don't think they have Safeway in Thailand. I don't know what this guy's doing on the side, man. I don't know what Thai people do for fun.
I'm going to take a guess and say he works in some sort of back alley chop shop.
I see it. Either that or he's like, I'm getting like, you know those people where they like drug you on the street and then they fucking, you wake up in a hotel room missing a kidney?
Yeah.
I get that from him.
Well, he looks like a lot of the people that you see from those fucking videos from Thailand of the mechanics like fucking around and blowing up a tire and like sending themselves flying across the shop.
Or even though he is an Indian, he reminds me of the videos of the Indian guys where they have like a old ass motor and then they put a tire on the motor and then push it off with a stick and send it flying up a hill. Have you seen those?
Yeah.
That's what that gives too. PFL, the reason of bringing up PFL and one in general is we got some elite names on these. So for one, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a parlay here. We can do this separately from UFC or include a couple of UFC picks onto it. But basically we have Black Panther, obviously, who isn't even black. We have Sam A. Galyanghadao versus El Medhi El Jamari. I'm taking Sam A. Gaijang, however you pronounce that. And then this top fight is a top tier name, let me tell you. I think the D is silent. I'm not. Dzhabir Dzhabrailov. Birth name, by the way.
You said this is PFL?
No, this one's one still. This is one still.
Oh.
Dzhabir Dzhabrailov. I think it's Dzhabrailov. And Sam A. Galyanghadao. Fuck it. That shit. How do you pronounce the name?
All right, so you got Black Panther, Sam A. Galyanghadao,
Yes.
and Dzhabrilov.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
Anyone else?
so then we go over to PFL. We're gonna do PFL and one. We're going over to PFL, and then we're looking at some of these names. It's all about the name game. So I'm looking at this name game, and I'm seeing, I watched Shorzy here recently. I see Jean-Jacques. I think of fucking Jean-Jacques from fucking Shorzy, Pride of Quebec. We're taking his money line. And then we scroll down a little bit. What do you think about these guys? Okay, Abdul Razac Sankara. Is that a retarded enough name?
Yeah.
All right, we're slapping it on.
I think Abdul in itself is.
Abdul. I'm gonna leave this other guy out as a solo bet just because he fits the name game, but his odds are so out there that I don't want to include him in the main parlay. Have him bust it. You know what I'm saying?
ABCD EFG guy.
Abdul Rahman Muhammad.
Yeah. Alphabet guy.
Yeah. Skip the women's fights. Then we move on. We're obviously taking Shido, Boris, Esperanca. And then on the next one, we're going Yabna Nechala. Because why not? Abdoulaye? Do we go with that one?
Abdoulaye.
Abdoulaye? Is that crazy enough, or is that fairly normal?
I say we go for it at the odds.
Abdoulaye. And then we move on to, obviously, we go Nikosi Ndebele. And then we're skipping Valenti. And then we're going straight to Biaggio, Ali Walsh. Both of those guys are former UFC guys. I'm not betting on that. Rodrigo, Nascimento, and Alexander Romanov. Those guys are both former UFC. I don't trust betting on that. Omar
I was gonna say,
Oh wait, what's up?
I've heard the name. I've heard the name Romanov before. Alexander Romanov. I've heard that name before.
He just got announced to be going against Gable Stevenson, former WWE Buffalo Bills NFL team and NCAA wrestling at Minnesota fame. He's facing him in an RAF wrestling match coming up here in a couple weeks.
Huh.
That's the Fox promotion. Marina says, I don't want underdogs on this slip. Don't want crazy underdogs. I just want crazy names that are favorited to win.
What about Paulina Wisniewska?
That's a yeah, we'll do that one. And then the last one I got that's kind of like a less stupid one. I would take Renat Kavalov, but Rafion Stotts, I've seen that guy get crazy fucking. Merab was bantamweight. He's the bantamweight goat, and Rafion Stotts has a KO win over Merab, so I'm not feeling safe betting on Renat. Sergio Pettis, his fucking coach just died. He's honoring him in this fight. It's all about fucking, or he's paying tribute to his coach that just died, his boxing coach, head coach, whatever, in a title fight. I think this is like it's gonna work out for him. Also, interesting thing is
Sergio Pettis.
Yeah, Sergio Pettis money line. Interesting thing here, PFL Friday 7:45 a.m. all the way until, so it stops on Friday at 10:40 a.m. Central Time, or no, Friday at 11, and then Saturday at 5 p.m. Saturday at 5:20, 5:40, all the way down until fucking 9 o'clock on Saturday night. So they're doing like a whole weekend MMA, which I respect. I mean, I'm not the biggest PFL fan, but I respect them doing that. I also respect One for stepping out and doing something big this weekend. That long ass 13-legger, which I'm gonna run through real quick for the fun of it, just because it's fun names.
Are there any UFC names that you want to add to it?
Fuck, man, I forgot to even look. Underdog pick. The one underdog pick I'm comfortable adding onto here is Vicente Luque. Actually, well, we'll do 2 UFC underdogs just to make this a crazy high payout. How about that? We'll do Vicente Luque, and then we'll do Esteban Ribovic.
All right.
Kelvin Gastelum misses weight, can't fight worth a shit. Mateus Gamrot is a full-time UFC Apex employee. He only loses when he fights on pay-per-view. So that 15-legger, which, let me run through this shit. We got Black Panther, Same Galyanghadao, Dzhabrailov, Jean-Jacques Lubaya, Abdul Razac Sankara, Shido Boris Esperanca, Yabna Nachala, Abdoulaye Kane, Nikosi Ndebele, Biaggio, Ali Walsh, Omar Defrare, Paulina Wisniewska, Sergio Pettis, Vicente Luque, Esteban Ribovic. That 15-leg parlay of our various bullshit MMA fights we got this weekend, which will, they will occupy a space and a time that I appreciate. All of those combined, 50 cents equals 163, or if you want to fucking slap a dollar, 327.58, or fucking whatever amount of money, $2, 655.
I think we got different odds because for that 15-legger, I got total odds of plus 25,000, 50 cents to win 125.
Really? Wait, you said how many cents? Or $1.25?
50 cents,
Oh, 50 cents to win how much?
125.
We stumbled upon a gold mine. And that you have the same 15-legger I do, right? Like even Vicente Luque and Esteban Ribovic there at the bottom.
I got Black Panther, Sam A. Galyanghadao, Dzhabir, Jean-Jacques Lubaya, Abdul Razac Sankara, Shido Boris Esperanca, Yabna Nachala, Abdoulaye Kane, Nikosi Ndebele,
Yeah.
Biaggio Walsh, Paulina Wisniewska, Gabriel Braga, Sergio Pettis, Vicente Luque, and Asia Rigovic.
Oh, we differentiated. I didn't have Gabriella. I had Omar Defry.
Oh.
Yeah, so we got. I mean, it's the fucking goofy name game. It's different fights, so it should still work out. And then we can move on to the fun things we got going, or the fun main card of the UFC here. Or
You
not
said
main
you had
card.
Omar?
Yeah, Omar Defroy, or however the fuck you pronounce it.
All right, there we go. I got it fixed. Then did you do your solo bet too of
Let me slap that down. Abdul Rahman Muhammad.
Yep.
50 cents on the fella right here. And then UFC. This one I'm very excited for. I know most of the fighters on this card here. Some very good fights. Very excited to look into or to move into this fucking fight card and make predictions. A lot of good upset potential on this one too, to where you don't really need to look for fucking method of victory as much as we have been with these previous cards. First, let me go on Tapology and make sure I have the fucking lineup right. Yep, UFC 327. Don't need an ad. Charles Radke, Francisco Prado. 170 welterweight matchup. Charles Radke is a fun guy, fun fighter. Don't let him around a microphone. He'll say some shit that will make the UFC very upset. So we saw not fuck, the other F word. We saw the only time we've ever seen multiple uses of that, more than one use of that on a MMA fight, like on an MMA fight card, was UFC 306, I believe. It was, or not 306. One of the Aussie cards there, 296 maybe. Two fights that went down. We had fucking Manel Cap. He went and said it on the mic after his fight, and then Charles Radke knocked the guy out, and then called the crowd a bunch of fucking expletive there that I won't say for the sake of YouTube potential ad revenue and keeping this up. But Charles Radke, fun fighter. He's going to get the shit done. Easy work. I have no doubt. America. Fighting out of Chicago, I believe, too. Our next fight, we covered it in that last one, but unironically, he is the pick here. Kelvin Gastelum versus Vicente Luque, another welterweight matchup. Kelvin Gastelum, he's a Mexican who likes his tacos, and he's had to have set a record for most weight misses in UFC, like most times missing weight, easily at this point. Like literally, he missed weight, and in the same week that he missed weight, he posted a video on his YouTube channel talking about eating tacos. Like it was like tacos with Kelvin. Vicente Luque, he's still in the fight, overcome great shit, or fucking dire shit, had a brain bleed that was looking real bad, overcame that shit, worked past it, got the shit, or overcame it. Good man. I like Vicente there. This next one, I'm just gonna try and fucking rapid fire through these early ones and then get into some of these bigger name ones. Chris Padilla versus Markel Medeiros. Markel Medeiros 3-0 in the UFC. Chris Padilla 17-6, 4-0 in the UFC. Chris Padilla, his nickname is Taco. He's on a 7-fight win streak. 30 years old. We're probably right around the prime of his career. Ooh, Ismail Bonfim, good one. Jai Herbert, good one. Rongzhu, that doesn't sound like doesn't sound like a name I recognize. Can't credit the win too much. Darren Smith Jr. What's this guy? Do you have anything going for him?
Where is Padilla out of?
Padilla, he is out of Linwood, California.
Just off of that, I don't know much about the two of these guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I looked more into the main card than I did the preliminaries with it being an actual number fight. But just with his last name and him being from California, because I went to basic with a wannabe fucking blood whose last name was Padilla, and he was from California, and he was an absolute straight fucking bitch. So, me personally, not knowing the two of them, I'm going with Medeiros.
I think looking at the records here, Medeiros decision wins. But considering the odds, I'm comfortable just taking him at the money line plus 144. Another underdog pick. 3 fights in, we got 2 already. Unintentional, but fuck, man. You get a fake blood on the card. I mean, this guy, you see how he looks, man. I'm not gonna say nothing about nobody, but take a peek at him.
To Chris Padilla.
Yep. This next one, we have Tatiana Suarez, Lupita Godinez. Tatiana Suarez, 11-1, only lost to arguably the GOAT at the division, Zhang Weili. Undefeated other than that. Personally here, I think she's going to continue that. I believe she's had a lot of fucking injuries. Yeah, cancel. Yeah, she's the one that got injured. Lupita Godinez, 14-5, 9-5 in the UFC. I just see Tatiana Suarez getting this one done. Probably a boring fight, but she's gonna get it done. I don't see how she doesn't. She's like one of the better women's fighters in all of women's MMA. So I'll give her credit there. This next one I touched on earlier, Esteban Ribovic. You put him in front of a crowd, he feels the energy of the crowd. He feels like he knows the crowd wants excitement. He knows they want fucking punches. He knows they want kicks. He knows they don't want no fucking wrestling. He puts it to the pedal to the fucking metal every fight. Whereas Gamrot, he fights best whenever there's no crowd, no audience watching him. Wrestler, very good at scrambling, but you put him in a fucking loud environment and it seems like everything goes out the wall. So therefore I'm going to take Esteban Ribovic in this fight here. Talked about him a little bit. Looks like the line has shifted slightly. Kevin Holland minus 102, Randy Brown minus 125. Kevin Holland has been in the UFC for, I think, 6 years now. And let me look at this here. He's 28-15, 19th ranked welterweight, also highly ranked at middleweight as well. He bounces between the division depending on how much steak he wants to eat. 2-fight loss streak. Here's the thing. Let me put it this way, right? We look at Kevin Holland's record. He's on a 2-fight losing streak. Before that, he was on a 2-fight win streak. Before he was on a 2-fight lose streak, or he was on 2-fight lose streak, 2-fight win streak, 2-fight lose streak, 1-fight win, 2-fight loss, 2-fight win, 2-fight loss, 2-fight win. We seen the pattern? He's gonna win his next 2 fights. He's gonna beat this fucker Randy Brown. And then heavy line here, or heavy dog here. I don't understand it. Patricio Pitbull plus 260 going against Darren Pico in the last prelim fight of the night. Patricio Pitbull plus 260 against Pico. Patricio Pitbull in his last fight put up one of the better performances in his career. Pico in his last fight got knocked out. Patricio Pitbull. But then we're on to the main card, and I know you said you studied this one a good bit more. I'm just going off ball knowledge with this because I followed every single one of these guys for a few years now. So we'll go into the first one here. Let me look at how the lineup is. Our first fight on the main card is going to be Cub Swanson versus Nate Landwehr. Nate Landwehr fighting out of Clarksville, Tennessee. Cub Swanson, I believe he's a Chicago guy. Let me double check. Oh, no, Palm Springs. Palm Springs through and through. My bad on that. I've seen some talk from some lines on this one, and it may be the one fight where I make a big play. Landwehr's only losses have been by third round KO TKO. And Cub Swanson, you look, he's been a pretty good artist of getting third round KOs and TKOs. To where I look at that, nice. Oh, my bad.
Oh, no, you're good. But from what I've been seeing on this one, reports are that Swanson is retiring.
Shit. That always plays a factor.
So, I mean, just based off of that, I'm not too sure how it goes in the UFC whenever guys are retiring. I don't know if they want to go out with a bang or not, or if they're just kind of ready to get home, get on with their day, get on with their life. But knowing he's retiring and the fact that he's aging, even though he is a veteran here, I think me personally, I think I gotta take Landwehr.
Mm-hmm. I do like Landwehr in the matchup, but I will say most of my solo slips will be focused on Swanson by a TKO and fucking third round TKO. Just because that's what I've seen from Landwehr will get. If Landwehr is a dog, Landwehr is a fucking animal. Watching that guy fight is a fucking joy time and time again, but he goes down. Like, if he's going down in the third. He gets gassed in the third round. He's beat up by the third round because of his fight style. Cub Swanson is just able to capitalize in the third round, which is what makes me lean KO in the third round. But just like you said, Swanson's aging. Landwehr is proving. Let me look at his past few.
Well, how old is Landwehr exactly? What's the age
Landwehr.
difference?
Landwehr's 37. And he's on a 2-loss streak. Lost by both of his past losses were by a finish in the 3rd round. And Swanson, let me look at this. I think Swanson, he fought recently and won, didn't he? Oh no, it was 2024. He hasn't fought in fucking forever. Jesus.
I just don't see this one getting to the 3rd round though.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to take a pick'em chance on the fucking slip with how. Will the fight go the distance? No. No, the fight will not go the distance. That's my pick for this fight.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Why don't we just go fight not to go the distance? Because I think with both of these guys, what we're seeing, I think no matter who wins, it's not going to a decision.
100%.
Because both of these guys, old as shit, they don't have the stamina. One guy can't make it out of the 3rd. Like I said, I
Swanson
don't
is
even think
42.
Swanson. Yeah, I don't think Swanson can make it out of the 2nd.
I don't think so either,
And
man.
he hasn't fought in 2 years, damn near, right?
December 24.
So yeah, about a year and a half. He hasn't fought in about a year and a half.
He isn't really fought. I don't think. When is his birthday? Hold up. Yeah, he damn near has. His last fight was right after he turned 40. Because his birthday is in November, so he turned 40 before his last fight. And then he hasn't fought since. I don't. Yeah, this fight's not making it to this fucking decision. 100%.
Yeah, no.
On to the next. What is it? Fucking Hockett. Oh no, it's Reyes. It's fucking Reyes and Walker. I think Reyes is on a losing streak. He lost his last fight against Ulberg, who's in the title fight, and then he went on a 3-fight win streak before that. Against pretty good competition. Jacoby, Smith, Krylov, all pretty good opponents. Krylov scored a decent win here recently. Walker won his last fight. Then he was on a 2-fight loss streak before that to pretty good competition. Magomed took the belt, and then Volkan Ozdemir. What's he up to now? Alonso Manyfield. Okay, yeah, he's doing pretty good for himself. I'm looking at this and how my one thing is how old is Reyes now? 36. Walker, how old is he? 34. I'm going Reyes. We're seeing a battle of fucking concussions in this matchup. We're seeing a battle of brain damage.
I'm liking Reyes. He's got the better boxing skills. Starting to get a little bit of a glass chin on him. But Walker, even though he can be explosive with his strikes and everything, he's fucking retarded in the octagon. Like, dudes, like, he could get a disability check based off of his abilities in the octagon. Like, just recognizing what's happening, his awareness and everything. Honestly, too, if you wanted to on a side slip, or if you wanted to tail it on, like re-add all of our picks and add it onto it too, I would also take the under 1.5 rounds on this fight. But I'm with you. I'm taking Reyes money line.
Let me see. Total rounds under. Yeah, I'll take the under and I'll pair that. That's good fucking addition to the slip. This next one. This guy's really fucking pissing me off. Josh Hockett versus Curtis Blades. Curtis Blades, he's okay. this is a matchup where my heart wants Blades to win, and my brain is also telling me Blades is gonna win. Because Blade, like, MMA, UFC experience, wrestling, heavyweight division. Nobody is better, has more experience than Curtis Blades. Curtis Blades, he's able to wrestle with the best of the best. The only person he got out wrestled by was fucking Tom Aspinall, who punched his fucking head in. Hockett, new into the UFC. He's getting jumped into fucking. He's the 24th ranked heavyweight in the UFC. He's a good up and comer. He's been fucking spewing on the mic. I just don't. Let me look at the weight discrepancy. Is there even a weight that this shows, like, what they weighed in at their last fight? I wish I could see if, like, what the... Yeah, so Blades always weighs in closer to the 265 mark that you're allowed to weigh in at. Hockett over here, he's fought in the UFC. Denzel Freeman, Max Jimenez. Neither of those guys are big talents in the UFC. I mean, they're upcoming talents, undefeated, but at the time Hockett fought them, but they aren't fucking, like, they haven't done anything in the promotion yet to where I can say that they're worthy talents. I'm trying to see, what did Hockett weigh in at? Yeah. Blaze is gonna outweigh him by damn near 30 pounds, and he's a superior wrestler in UFC. I just got Blades closing this one out. I don't know if he'll get the finish. I think what I'll do is I'll double chance it for him to either get a KO or him to KO or on points. Not even, because that's fucking... It's the same as fucking the money line pretty much. So I'm just gonna do money line for him.
Yeah, Blades, the only way I see him losing is if he comes in trying to knock him out. If
I
he
don't think he
starts off
will.
if he starts off going wrestling, he's going to wind up controlling the whole fight. Hell, who knows? He might even piss off Hockett enough to make him tap out. Who knows?
That'd be
But
hilarious.
I could see this one going to decision for Blades.
I could as well, and I think that'll be a solo bet I put in is Blades by decision. So what's the line on that? 2 plus 2. Yeah, that's a decent, like, $3 or $4 bet at plus 270. Next, and plus, I mean, Hockett just needs to shut the fuck up. He's acting like a dumbass. He fights at 235 and he's talking shit to the light heavyweights. Just drop the weight and go fight at light heavyweight. Next one, Azamat Mirzakhanov, 16-0 prospect out of Russia, versus Paulo Costa, 7-4, Brazilian Chad. Mirzakhanov moving down from light heavyweight for this one. Guess he decided that he wanted to fight at a lower weight than light heavyweight. Paulo Costa's just fighting at 205. Hold up, what's this guy's record at 205? Yeah, let's do middleweight. That's catch weight. Oh, this is a tough one for me because a part of me feels like, I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and fucking put it in. It's gonna be Mirzakhanov. I'm not gonna try and talk myself out of it. Mirzakhanov's gonna win this fight. Good underdog pick is Costa at the underdog slot. Costa has good experience.
Do you think they'll go to distance, or do you think they'll stay under at 2.5?
It's under 2.5. What's the line at 2.5? It's gonna go to decision, I think. So I think, honestly, I think I'll just go, will the fight go the distance? Yes. pick the fight to go the distance, lower the odds. I think it's going to be Mirzakhanov by decision. Costa has good submission defense. If you get Costa on the ground, you're just laying there for the rest of the fight. You're not doing shit to Costa.
But straight money line, you think Mirzakhanov?
But yeah, straight money line Mirzakhanov for the money line there.
Because my only thing with him is with the power that he's got, I can see Costa getting knocked out in like either mid to late second or early third.
Mm-hmm. It's my thing is just the only let me go back to it. The only times that we've seen Costa get fucking KO'd was against Izzy. And Izzy is his only KO loss was to Israel Adesanya while Izzy was in his prime. Whenever Izzy was in his prime, he was a fucking force to be reckoned with. You didn't get to see it. You only get to see him go on a 4-fight losing streak. Before that, he was on a tear, literally. So signs with the UFC, goes 1, 2, goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tries moving up to light heavyweight, loses that, but then goes back to to middleweight and wins fucking 3 more. Loses to Pereira, beats Pereira, and then goes on the 4-fight losing streak. But he was a fucking animal there for a good amount of time. So Costa, for him to be his only KO loss, guy's got a good chin on him, you know.
Yeah.
And then our main event. This is my favorite fighter on their roster currently: Jiri Prochazka versus Carlos Ulberg. Jiri Prochazka slight favorite, -125 against Ulberg's -102. Ulberg has some good fights against prospects. Saw him mentioned whenever I was talking about Reyes and fucking Walker, both of them having lost to him. Ulberg's like a Samoan guy, I think bloodline. Or no, Kiwi. He's Kiwi. He's like a New Zealand bloodline. So I just the only person that Yuri hasn't been able to beat has been Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira has been Yuri's kryptonite. Anyone else, Yuri has willed his fucking way. He is fucking, if there's some of the gnarliest fucking fights I've seen have been from Jiri Prochazka getting his ass beat, almost knocked out, and then just being like, fuck it. And then finding a way and winning the fight. I don't see a way that Ulberg is able to, unless Ulberg has some fucking head kicks I don't know about. Jiri has this one. Jabs and right cross, decision punches, rear naked, left hook, hooks, decision. Yeah, nope. Jiri. The only way you're beating Jiri is if you head kick him.
You think it's going to go the distance?
No.
Or
Jiri, double chance Jiri KO submission. And for context,
a little bit.
This is so Alex Pereira is moving up to heavyweight, vacated the light heavyweight strap. Jiri was the light heavyweight champion before Alex Pereira took it from him. Jiri Prochazka is winning this fucking fight. He literally has a baby. He's fighting for a championship belt, and he has a baby due same week. And all the reporters have been asking him "Hey, so are you gonna go see your kid be delivered?" And he's like, "No, I have a mission. My mission is Carlos Ulberg. My wife, she knows what to do. I'll deal with that after this. But for now, all I think about is Ulberg." And to be locked in like that on the week your child is born, he ain't losing.
Yeah, no, he ain't losing.
And that is, I think that's all the fights for UFC tomorrow or Saturday night. Yeah. Fucking that was fucking looks like it's gonna be a great card. I'm very excited for it. Very, very excited for it. Where's it even at? Is it in Miami? Yeah, it's in Miami. Definitely liking Prochazka in this one. So I'm gonna see.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna run through the fights real quick for the fucking audio listeners. Dominic Reyes moneyline under 1.5. I don't know why that shows it. Oh, because it's the same game parlay. Charles Radke minus 200 money line, Vicente Luque money line, Markel Medeiros money line, Tatiana Suarez money line, Esteban Rivovich money line, Kevin Holland money line, Patricio Pitbull money line. The fight will not go the distance between Cub Swanson and Nate Landwehr. Curtis Blades money line. The fight will go the distance between Mirzakhanov and Kostov, and or Costa, and then double chance Yuri Prochazka to fucking finish. KO or submission. That's a UFC slip. I'm gonna slap fucking 50 cents on that. We got a fucking good one this week, dude.
Fuck yeah, we do.
Last week was 50 cents to win 160. We got 50 cents to win 5K. Fuck yeah, dude. That's exciting. No, it'll be fun to see. From that, do we want to move into our MLB matchups that we got?
Yeah, we can. I was just kind of quickly glancing over what we got tomorrow. I did go ahead and put in one bet for tomorrow. It's one we've talked about before. I did the Royals to cover the spread at minus 3.5 against the White Sox tomorrow. It's a plus 250, so it's not much, but it's something.
Plus 250, we'll take that. And then I'm gonna pair it. No shot. We have a short slate tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm hopping on ESPN real quick so I can get pitching stats and everything for tomorrow. Ooh, and we have several early games tomorrow as well, it looks like. We got 3 early games.
Half of the slate will be done before we're off work.
All right, so first game tomorrow for the MLB. We got the Cincinnati Reds going up against Miami. The Marlins. Brett Lauder is on the mound for the Reds. Max Meyer is on the mound for the Marlins. Router is 1-0 with a 1.64 ERA through 11 innings pitched. 6 hits allowed on 6 strikeouts and 4 walks with 1 home run allowed. Meyer is 0-0 so far with a 4.66 ERA on 9.2 innings pitched. Allowed 8 hits to 11 strikeouts on 5 walks with a home run given up. Let's see here. Nobody new and exciting added to IL. Well, Kyle Stowers, left fielder for the Cincinnati Reds, was placed on the IL today.
Shit.
Let's see here. I think it's a 4-game set. Final game in a 4-game set. Reds are leading so far 2-1 in the set. I think we're going to go with the Reds.
Dog money line. I like it. And then we got the fucking Athletics and the Yanks on this next one.
We got our Sacramento Athletics going into Yankee land. They're in New York. Jeffrey Springs on the mound for Sacramento. He's got a 1-0 record with a 2.38 ERA through 11 and a third innings pitched. 7 hits allowed with 9 strikeouts, 4 walks, no home runs. And he's facing off against Ryan Weathers. 0-0 record, 4.5 ERA through 8 innings pitched.
No bueno.
10 hits allowed. 10 hits allowed on 11 strikeouts, 5 walks, no home runs. It's a battle of the Southpaws tomorrow. Athletics won today. Yankees took game 1 on Tuesday.
I'm liking the dog pick here too.
Yeah, but if you go to their last 5,
We got stats on these now.
Sacramento's last 5 is win, loss, win, loss, win.
Yeah.
New York's is loss, win, win.
Well, all I'm seeing, okay, on my end, what I'm seeing, okay, so hear me out, right? Do we think Vegas has any impact on the MLB? Because I got.
Possibly.
Do you want to know the money numbers from Vegas on this matchup?
What's that?
92% of the money spread is on New York. 86% of the bets are on New York. I really think the A's, and it's like it fits the pattern too. A's, it's like, that fucking loss, win, loss, win, loss, and they're on the loss. So the next matchup, theoretically.
Well, no, the A's are on the win. The Yankees are on the loss.
What? Wait, hold up. Fucking FanDuel's wrong then. Oh, okay. It didn't update with today's stats yet. So yeah, you may be right. They may lose tomorrow. They may be losing tomorrow then.
But at the same time,
The money.
Ryan Weathers is what's bothering me. First pitch is going to be 52 degrees, so it's not going to be too cold. Ball's going to be traveling like it should for this time in the Bronx. And we know the wind doesn't get too bad there in Yankee Stadium. Short porch in right field, pretty much, and left field as well. I think Weathers is giving up a home run tomorrow,
Kurtz?
and I think Sacramento's going to get the win.
Do you think Kurtz for the homer for Daily Dinger?
I would either put it on him or Shea Langoliers. Then going into our next game for tomorrow, we got the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twinks.
We need to come up with names for all these franchises.
We got Jack Flaherty on the mound for the Tigres. He's got a 0-1 record, 7.56 ERA through 8 and a third innings pitched, 7 hits allowed, 8 strikeouts, 8 walks.
Tell me no more. I Twins, man. Unless Abel is the worst pitcher of all time. Why are they even letting that guy pitch that much? Why did they not pull him sooner? Oh shit.
Mm,
We had a
fuck was that?
we had a brief technical issue there for a split second. We're back though. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we're good. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but we're good.
All right. So where was I? Mick Abel.
Is he the
0
worst
2.
pitcher of all time?
He's fucking looking like it. 11.05 ERA, 7 1/3 innings pitched, 14 hits, 7 strikeouts, 7 walks, no home runs allowed.
Oh god.
Um, I would say one thing's for sure. I would probably smash the over on this on a separate slip. Um, take the Twinks.
I will say the viewers will be able to see it and or our listeners as well. Uh During that brief moment of technical difficulty, I said, "Okay, what about?" Or I said, "Tell me no more. I'm taking the Twins. Unless Abel is the worst pitcher of all time, there's no reason they should lose this." And then you were like, "Are you there? Like, are we good? What happened?" And then we start talking about it, and then come to find out Abel just might be the worst pitcher of all time. I just sat there laughing because what the fuck, man? Accidentally predicted that shit.
Yeah, no, I think take the Twinks.
I they're like he isn't a good pitcher, but his lines are less like his stats are less egregious than the other guy. Flaherty, like he's gonna get pulled by the third.
I think they're both going to get pulled by the third.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, that 11.05 is worse than Flaherty's ERA, but fuck,
They both just suck.
that's the bullpen for the Twinks is what's going to save them.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they got going for them. They don't have starting pitching, not this year.
Dude, I have my TV going in the background, and I just saw something. I think I figured out the new sponsor we need to pursue on this podcast.
Depends.
Long John Silver's.
Fuck yes.
Dude,
I'm still trying to talk my wife into letting me spend like $150 in Long John Silver's.
dude, why won't she? Legitimately, why won't she?
She says it's not a good financial investment, whatever the fuck that means.
What I'm saying is you wait for a weekend where she's out of town. You wait for a weekend where she's not at the house. And you drop it.
That's the thing. She's gonna be out of town for like damn near half a month at the end of the month.
Oh, dude. So let me guess, MLB games and Long Johns?
Fuck yeah, I'm already trying to figure out how many games I can go to.
Hey, I'm not going to New Orleans, so if at the end of the month, that's around my birthday time, so I'm down to hit up all sorts of fucking games.
Right.
But fucking next on the slate, shout out Long John Silver's, man. We'll take a donation in the form of we'll take a sponsorship in the form of crunchies, man. Like free crunchies when we pull up in the drive-through. I'd take that, or even just a free fish every now and then. Fuck.
Oh yeah.
But Diamondbacks at the Mets.
Yeah, this one's gonna be a tight game.
Mets are low key already collapsing though. Low key, their
Yeah,
record doesn't show it, but they're already collapsing.
well they lost Juan Soto.
Mm-hmm. Big loss.
On the mound for your D-backs, for the douchebags. We got Eduardo Rodriguez, who's rocking a 0-0 record with a zeroed out ERA on 12 innings pitched, 8 hits allowed on 8 strikeouts to 3 walks. And for the Mets, we have Nolan McLean, who's got a 1-0 record, rocking a 2.61 ERA on 10 and a thirds innings pitched, 5 hits allowed on 12 strikeouts to 4 walks with 1 home run allowed.
I like the D-bags. Well, let me look at the play. Do they have the players post like the to hit a home run?
They won't have lineups posted yet.
They do
Lineups for
actually.
that game. Oh, they do.
Yeah. Arizona. Well, they may not be playing fucking Zach Gallen on the mound. They're running the A team lineup. From what I'm viewing, Marti, Carroll, Arenado, fucking Jose Fernandez all appear to be playing for the fucking D-backs.
Yeah, take the douchebags.
Yeah, I like the D-bags. Go D-bags. We already covered our Royals. They're gonna cover the 3.5 against the White Sox. We do not have
Just
pitchers,
to
no lineups.
cover it, just to cover it a bit in depth for the people. On the mound for the Chicago White Sox tomorrow, we have Anthony K. 0-0 record, 4.0 ERA on 9 innings pitched, 6 hits to 5 strikeouts, 6 walks, and 2 home runs allowed. That'll go up tomorrow. And on the mound for the Royals, we got Seth Lugo, 1-0 record, 1.59 ERA on 11 and a thirds innings pitched, 9 hits, 10 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Of course, Royals money line. If you want to, you can even take Royals to cover the spread at -3.5.
Hell yeah, that's what we're doing over here. And then our last matchup here. It's kind of hard because does it say on MLB any different? On FanDuel, it shows that the Rockies haven't decided who their pitcher's gonna be yet.
Yeah, no, through MLB, it's still undecided. I'd say more than likely they're going to have a bullpen day. So we'll probably see one of the long relievers come out of the bullpen for them. Let me see here. Who would it be?
Shout out the Rockies for being the most dysfunctional organization in baseball, despite owners not even caring about funding their franchise.
More than likely, it's going to be Antonio's Sensatella taking the mound for him. Currently this season, he's made 3 appearances, 7 and a thirds innings pitched, 2 hits allowed, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts, with a 0.0 ERA.
Underdog pick?
I would. Well, yeah, I would do underdog pick.
Sorry, my dad came to say goodnight.
Oh, you're good.
But yeah, I like the Rocky. If Rockies are gonna have some guy with a fucking straight 0 ERA, coming in as a reliever for him. I think they stand a good chance, even if they let up a good little bit in the first. Like, I think they could let up 4 in the first 3. That guy comes in, and then they fucking take care of business the rest of the way. Um,
Yeah, the only thing with him coming in, I mean, no matter who they decide to bring in, if they do bring in a reliever, we're not going to see him go probably more than like 2 2/3, maybe 3 innings. We won't see him do more than that. Now, if they decide to bring somebody up from the minors, now I'm not that accustomed with the Rockies Farm League, so I don't know who would be their first guy up. But that's the only way we're going to see the starting pitcher for the Rockies tomorrow go more than probably 3 innings.
mhm. I can agree with that. I'm gonna slap 50 cents on it. Move the screen over real quick. Royals -3.5. Reds money line. Sacramento Athletics money line. Actually, okay, I'm gonna try and think of names. I haven't thought of one for the Royals yet. But I got the Cincinnati Skylines money line, Sacramento Athletics money line, Minnesota Twinks money line, Arizona Douchebags money line, and oh,
The Colorado Stoners.
Colorado Stoners. Yeah, because they're all high as shit out there. They can't fucking do a damn thing right. So yeah, we'll do Colorado Stoners money line there. 50 cents to $130 there. Placing that shit. And we got some new additions. I know we talked about it on Monday pretty in depth, but we got some new additions to the Masters. What we can bet on there.
Yeah.
We can bet on
I
live
don't know
versus the field.
Ooh. I have been seeing. I don't know if you're seeing the same shit I'm seeing on your feeds, but Bryson DeChambeau is slowly becoming the favorite.
He jumped 200 fucking points since when we covered him on Monday. Damn, yeah, he is. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Um, Ones that are standing out to me, I mentioned it there, live versus the field. Other one is a wire to wire winner.
That the wire to wire scares me just because it implies they're going to build themselves enough of a cushion after their day one round. Because the leader after each round gets the last tee time of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So that means you got to be confident enough. So say we take Bryson DeChambeau for it.
Mm-hmm.
We got to be comfortable enough that he's going to be able to hold a lead over, say, Scotty Scheffler. If Scotty Scheffler tees off like an hour before Bryson DeChambeau,
Mm-hmm.
if that makes sense to you.
Oh no, it does. Yeah, it does. It's gonna be a fucking. The way I'm looking at it, it's gonna be. It's gonna be like I like I feel like the odds on that are way too like I'm looking at it and it interests me, but at the same time I feel like the odds are way too low for me to want to bet on it because it's only a plus 650 pick. But then the like the amount of talent that we're seeing between Live and fucking the normal PGA Tour, Scotty Scheffler, McElroy, fucking Bryson DeChambeau, Xander Schauffele, Matt Fitzpatrick. Like we're seeing all these big fucking names in golf going head to head to head against each other in the Masters this weekend. And the competition is so tight that I genuinely like the like and how many people there are genuinely too. Like I am so convinced that there's gonna be some fucker who's like a plus 8,000 that just pulls out some bullshit and ends up like leading after round 1 or round 2. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The only thing that scares me about Rory is he's got back issues going on.
He's wasn't
He
outside
hasn't.
the top 10 past 3.
Uh, yeah, he's withdrew the past 3. He hasn't. I don't even think he's made it to the cut line in the past 3.
I think it was the last one he played in. He was 18th finish. Could be wrong on that.
But I'm just scared to bet on Rory because with his back issues, you don't know when they're going to pop up. You don't know what issues he's going to have with them. Um, I I wish we could bet on golfers to miss the cut because I would put a bet on Rory to miss the cut. I don't think we can. I haven't seen anything for it. I could be missing it. I could be missing it.
Let me go and look. Let me. I have to fucking go to golf to find all the in-depth picks.
Yeah, we can.
We can.
I missed it. Yep, I didn't go down far enough.
Where is it at?
It's if you click on the main tab. I'm on my phone doing this, but
Oh,
where
make
it
miss
says the
cut.
Masters. Yeah.
To miss the cut. I'm gonna put $1 on that. Scotty Chef or
On here.
or it was McElroy. McElroy's plus
Yep, there he is.
450.
Yep.
That's an easy $5 in my mind. I put $1 on that. I'm in a limited balance, and I'm like, fuck it. I'm confident in that.
I put 2 on it.
Just not like
Let's see if Tom Hoagie's in the field. I haven't seen him on here at all.
To make the cut.
I do not see Tom Hoagie. Tom Hoagie did not get invited.
Have you heard the story about the professional golfer whose grandparents own the last house? Like they're they're basically the people from Up, where they're just refusing to sell their fucking house.
Yeah, no, I haven't heard about that.
Yeah, so they're so I can't remember his name, but he's a professional golfer. He hasn't played at the Masters, hasn't made it to Augusta yet in his career, but his grandparents have the last house, or like the last little bit of property that hasn't been bought out by Augusta. And the whole thing is that his grandparents are keeping that with the hopes of one day watching their son play in the Masters from their backyard. And I honestly feel like the Masters are not inviting him just because of that. Like they want the property. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I did see one special too that I'm kind of liking. It's under the round 1 score specials.
Mm-hmm.
It's Bryson DeChambeau and Cameron Young supposed to be bogey free in round 1 at plus 12,500.
Both to be bogey free in round 1.
Yep.
I'll put a bet on that. It's the Masters. It's Augusta. Real quick, we're still on the Masters. We're still on Augusta, but having applied for Masters tickets for 5 years, and I've been following it pretty closely this year. Rate the sandwiches at the Masters in order from the one you want the most to the one you want the least, including the ice cream one.
I'd say it's probably the only 2 that I really want is the ice cream sandwich and the pimento sandwich.
You don't want the egg salad or barbecue?
I'd be willing to try the barbecue, but I've had Georgia barbecue before, and I'm not a fan. They don't do it right. And egg salad,
Not a fan.
even though I got even though I got a fuck ton of chickens, and in turn it means I have a fuck ton of eggs. I'm not a fan of egg salad.
I get that. I think I'd go ice cream sandwich, pimento cheese, barbecue, and then egg salad. That ice cream one sounds fucking crazy.
Now, if I ever do get to go to the Masters, I'm going to be buying me a pimento cheese sandwich just to take home with me and put it in the freezer and keep it forever as a little keepsake as my trip to the Masters.
Dude, if you get one, what you gotta okay, so what I need if you ever get Masters tickets, what I need you to do, I need you to bring a mini cooler with you. I need you to get a pimento cheese sandwich, and I'll take a barbecue sandwich that I'll just throw in my microwave after the fact. But I need you to get those two things. I'll pay you the $4.50 for it. I don't give a shit.
All right.
Throw them in the mini cooler, bring them back, and then I gotta try this shit because I've heard that what they give you in Taste of the Masters is actually a pile of dog shit. I've heard you got to be at the course to actually get the real experience.
Yeah. I had whenever I worked at the golf course in Branson, my fucking head pro got to go down to the Masters. He got to go to the practice rounds, which it's even just a big deal to go to the practice rounds down there. And he said that pimento cheese sandwich he had down there, no other pimento cheese sandwich could top it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no matter if he went to the Price Chopper or the Hy-Vee or the motherfucking Trader Joe's and got the best shit that he could, it wouldn't top what he got there.
I'd want to get pimento cheese with the normal potato chips that they got that are the Masters branded, and I'd want to open the sandwich up, throw those potato chips on top of it, and munch down on that sandwich.
I will say, if the food at all of the PGA courses can like correspond with the quality of other places, then just comparing what I had at TPC Deer Run whenever I played it, the food there at the Masters is going to be fucking amazing.
I believe it. I believe it. What are tickets running? Like if you get tickets for the Masters, how much are they?
I don't even know. I've never been selected, so I've never had the opportunity to buy them.
Oh, okay.
That, I wonder.
125 for the practice rounds, 150 for the par 3 contest on Wednesday, and $160 per day for tournament rounds. A 4-day
It's
tournament
not
badge is
bad.
$525. That's really fucking good.
There's tickets on Game Time.
Dead ass.
There's tickets on Game Time.
Are you just gonna go?
Oh,
What?
fuck that.
How much?
If you want to go on both Saturday and Sunday, $13,000. Just Sunday, $5,900.
You got to hit on it.
Sunday, Saturday, $7,300. For all four, for all four of them. Get this right,
Uh-huh.
$44,000.
How much do you have in a savings account? Because I think you just need to take all of that and put it on like a plus 100 dog that you think is super safe. And then you could afford the Masters tickets. But then you couldn't even
Fuck.
afford. But then you wouldn't even be able to afford the flight or the fucking any of the food.
We both know my ass isn't gonna fly.
You drive, yeah, that's true. Dude, with how gas prices are right now, man, shit, you're looking at a good
I'll still be
250.
I'll still be driving. I don't give a shit if gas hits fucking 8. I'll still be driving. I don't give a shit. I'd rather get there alive.
Shit. Oh fuck. What else do we got for the Masters here? We got dude, we got there's so many categories for the fucking Masters. It's ridiculous. Bogey free, 2 balls, groups, top and region, matchups, finishing positions, hole scores, hole winners, birdies or betters, or birdies are better, round score, make or miss cut, hole in one, tourney, round, finish, 3 ball, round leader.
Go to the 3 ball, and for round 1 for the grouping of Fitzpatrick, DeChambeau, and Shoffley, do DeChambeau at plus 165. I'm putting 350 on it.
Fuck, let's click there. I'm gonna drop 0.5 on that. They're going crazy with the Masters, dude. I did not expect this. Where's this boy at? Where's this guy at? They had to put him with some bullshit. Oh, he's down there. Interesting. There's a line that's locked on here.
Really?
3 ball round 1, Straka, Thomas, Griffin.
Huh. I wonder if one of them withdrew already.
That'd be crazy because, I mean, shit. Masters is like, why would you want to pass up on the fucking Masters? No shot. You can bet individual. You can bet individual. Okay, go to hole scores, Caleb.
I got round scores, but I'm not seeing whole scores.
Oh, you got to go to the like all sports golf, and then it'll show up in there. Like it'll show hole scores. Literally every single person, every hole, you can bet how they're gonna fucking do on it.
Oh shit.
This is like your absolute dream. Like I know you want to. Like I know, like you want to. If you could bet on every pitch in an or an MLB, you'd be fucking doing it. Dude, that fucking
Dude,
that smirk.
I I oh no, I'm sick. I can't go to work tomorrow. Oh no.
I think it's worth it, honestly.
Oh.
Every single one of them, from the first fucking tee time at 6:40 a.m. all the way
Oh, the
down.
possibilities. Oh, the motherfucking possibilities. Oh my god.
And look at some of these lines for some of these guys to bogey or worse.
I know what I'm doing in the morning before I go to work.
You gotta set me up with some picks for that shit.
They got for round 1, hole 2, Akshay Bhatia, bogey or worse, plus 900.
Bogey or worse, plus 900. Hit that.
Yep. Tommy Fleetwood, round 1, hole 4, birdie or better.
Hit that.
Yep.
All right. And I got enough for one more.
Bryson DeChambeau, round 1, hole 1, birdie or better, plus 550.
I'll hit that one too. It's got an early tee time. Fucking 9:07 a.m. A lot of the good guys have, a lot of the better golfers have early tee times tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wait. I was about to say if I was about wait, okay, hold up. So if I do that, can I do that? No. I was gonna see if you could parlay these picks. You can't.
Yeah, unfortunately you can't. Um, we'll do round 1, hole 2, Cameron Young, bogey or worse, plus 1,000.
Cameron Young. What's his tee time at? Oh, here we go. Which one?
Uh, round 1, hole 2, bogey or worse.
Shit. Those are good fucking odds. Plus 1,000. That's a whole slip in itself.
Patrick Cantlay, round 1, hole 5, better, plus 1,200.
Patrick Cantley, which hole?
Hole 5.
Birdie or better, plus 1,000.
Plus 1,200.
Oh, plus 1,200. Oh shit, that wasn't Cantley. That was fucking. Oh, there we go. Scrolled a little bit too far and ended up on fucking hole guard.
Unless you want to be here all night, I think that's going to be all for this for tonight.
Fair
Like I
enough.
said, we can be here all night.
Yeah, you could have fucking picks for every single hole on this entire fucking. I'm curious to know how many slips you end up putting in on the Masters by the time the tourney's said and done.
Tomorrow morning, before I go to clock in, I will send you every single PGA slip I have on my account.
I'll make sure to upload or fucking update the description on YouTube with the amount of PGA slips for our viewer to know how many it is.
Because right now, I don't even know. There is one prop bet. I'm sure you've seen the bonus for it, but will there be a hole in one?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No hole in one.
No hole in one. The way they do those greens and the pin placement, even on the par threes, there's not a chance. You'll see one or two during the practice round, and then again it's the practice round.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to see one this weekend.
Yeah. I'll tail that one there. And I got 50% profit boost on it. Only boosted plus 180, but still a boost nonetheless.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those where you kind of have to put like a little bit of decent money on it to kind of make it worth it,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still going to be worth it.
Oh, 100%.
I think on mine I put like $5 on it, so
I'll probably do the same if I can get a fucking slip in on it before tomorrow morning that's worth something. Looking at it here, fucking college football season ended. Basketball's winding down like we talked about. UFL. Look here at the UFL. We can cover this because we got matchups. We got normal slate this time. No weird Tuesday matchup. Hold up. Let me see if I can do something real quick. I'm gonna cash out on that one. I'll keep all the others, but I'll cash out on that one. Take the 50 cents and use it for UFL. UFL slip here. We'll take Orlando Storm to cover the -3. We're gonna take the Houston Gamblers to cover the +6.5. Actually, no, they're kind of shit. They're really shit. We'll just take DC Defenders money line there. We're gonna take Dallas Renegades. Or we'll take Aviators +7.5 on that one. Feels pretty safe. Then we'll take Battlehawks lost last week, I think. Could be wrong on that. Let me double check.
lost last week.
They lost last week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a Battlehawks bounce back. But I don't want to take money line. I'm just gonna take the +2.5 at +100 on that.
All right.
That 4-legger there, +925, 50 cents comes out to 463. Place that shit.
They still don't have anything for NDSU on here.
Fuckers.
We are starting to get close though to the WNBA.
What kind of Patrice finals? Name the finalists. Oh, they got win totals. It's under.
Who did Angel Reese just get traded to?
The Atlanta Dream. Take the under.
The over is fucking plus odds.
We can parlay him.
What do we think about the Indiana Fever at 30.5?
I can run down. So Chicago Sky, since they trade one thing, so Atlanta Dream, they're hitting the under. Chicago Sky, they made the trade of the century by getting rid of Angel Reese. They're hitting the over.
Wait, 10.5?
Yeah.
Connecticut.
I'm taking their
11 and
over.
a half.
I'm taking their over too. It's so low.
They can't be that bad, right?
They can't be that bad. It's Connecticut. Come on, UConn.
Dallas Red Wings.
The Dallas Wings
Red Wings.
or Red Wings. I'm gonna take their under. Um, Indiana or Golden State Valkyries. I have no opinion. I have no knowledge. I'm not betting on them. Indiana Fever. I'm gonna take under just because someone's gonna inevitably hurt Caitlin Clark. Just trying
Isn't
to.
Golden State, isn't that one of the new expansion teams that they just had?
Let's look it up.
Because if so, we might want to take the under.
Yep,
Because it's
2025
pretty much going to
arrival.
be take the under because
Yeah,
we know it's going to be the WNBA equivalent of G League players.
Yeah, we're taking that. Aces too. I think Aces are brand new as well.
No, the Aces have been around for a while. They've been winning
Really?
championships. Yeah.
I'm surprised by that. Okay, so we're gonna go. So we got that. We got
I think the
Aces.
Portland Fire is the other new team.
Yeah, Portland is. We're gonna take under on Aces. I think Aces have a good season, but 31.5 is a high ass line. Do you agree with that, or you think Aces
Yeah,
hit
I
the over?
agree. I think you're right. I think they're going to get an injury at some point throughout the year. They'll lose a couple of games and they'll miss it by like 2, 3 games.
Portland Fire. I'm not gonna bet on them. That line is so low. Do we take the over? Or do you think they
I
just get
don't
curb
know.
stomped?
I really don't know. It's going to be another expansion team. So
That line's so low. I want to take the over.
take the over on it.
I think so. Well, okay. Actually, no. No. We're going to take the under on Portland. They're going to get curb stomped through the WNBA season. We're going to take the over on Toronto.
Take the over on Toronto.
Toronto has Serena Williams as an investor. I feel like that's just more net worth being invested into the franchise, more talent being able to be acquired. I like that. I don't know I don't know Seattle or Washington. I don't know what they got going on. I'm gonna take the under on Liberty or New York Liberty. That's a 10 wager. I feel like that's pretty good right there. 10 wager.
Yeah. I mean, shit, not a bad payout.
Oh shit, not at all. No, I'm putting fucking 20. All I got. Oh, why is it pulling up that? That's wrong. There we go. Yeah, so I got that placed. I'll read it off real quick. Dream under 28. How the fuck are they 28.5 with Angel Reese? They're hitting the under hella. 10.5, over 10.5 on the Sky, over 11.5 on Connecticut, under 19.5 on the Wings, under 30.5 on the Fever, under 21.5 on the Valkyries, under 31.5 on the Aces, under 12.5 on the Portland Fire, over 13.5 on Toronto Tempo, and under 30.5 on New York Liberty. 27 cents there. Let me see what a dollar would equal. Hold up.
I know 50 cents is 128.
Yeah, so it'd be a dollar equals 2.56. That's a pretty good slip right there.
Yeah.
Anything else we want to cover tonight, Caleb? I'm NBA. I'm still Edmonton's crushing San Jose right now. Nothing else.
Yeah, I got to bet on that. I just need Edmonton to cover the -1.5.
I think they got that on lock. Let me check the playoffs real quick. When will they fucking start? April 18th. We're almost there.
Yeah.
Almost there. Regular season concludes on April 16th, leading immediately into the postseason. So we're almost there.
That'll be next Wednesday's pod. That'll be after the UFC.
Very fun, very exciting. We'll have a bracket. It'll be very fun. We got a warm up tomorrow of the fucking playoffs. Stars against Wild. Hope Stars pull that off because they need all they can get against these fucking Wild because they got to play them in a 7-game series coming up.
You think that one will go to overtime?
Tomorrow, probably. Stars, I could see it's either going to go overtime or Stars lose to the Wild. Yeah, either way, you got an upset pick there.
It's for there to be overtime. It's plus 280.
I'd take that.
I did.
Yeah, it'll be exciting though. I'm fucking. Ooh, I'm hyped for fucking NHL playoffs. What do you have a internet sport game of the week for us or game of the day for us, Caleb?
I do. Give me just a second here. So for my game of the day today, we're going back to the Kansas City Royals against the Chicago White Sox at Kauffman Stadium, where the Royals beat the White Sox 4-3. Game was tied 1-1 going into the eighth inning. For the White Sox, where the Royals rallied back, scored two of their own in the eighth.
Shit. Sounds like a pretty good game there.
Winning pitcher for the Royals was Elmer Dessens. Losing pitcher for the White Sox was Cliff Fleet. And save for the Royals was Emborix Burgos. Starting pitcher for the Royals was Runleves Fernandez. Went 7 innings, allowed only 1 run and 5 strikeouts. Javier Vasquez started for the White Sox. Yeah, it was a pretty decent early season game.
Hell yeah. Like to hear it. Looking over here, sounds like it was a pretty decent game over there on the MLB side. Looking here to the fucking NHL side, there were a decent amount of games, getting close to playoff time. Saw a decent amount of good games going on. One I really want to pay attention to, and not so much because of like the stakes at hand with the game, more so just the fucker, it's giving me fits. Hold up. More so just want to give it credit just because of the rivalry that's going on or that went on in this matchup. We saw the Canucks versus the Flames finish with a 3-2 score. Not the the Flames. I don't know why I was thinking. Almost got fucking Flames and Thrashers confused. But we saw the Canucks and Flames finish with 3-2 score today. Fucking. Let me get the stats pulled up here. Sorry, fucking internet problems. Fucking feel like I'm waiting on dial-up internet over here. Holy shit. There we go. First period, we saw 2 goals from the Canucks on one on a power or both on a power play. No goal scored in the second. Flames rally back in the third. 1 goal on a power play from Giordano. And then a fucking normal goal from Richie. With assist from Langkow and fucking Ignia. And then overtime, we saw Jovanovski sink it in 2 minutes and 27 seconds in to fucking seal the game. 24 shots for Calgary compared to 27 for Vancouver. Calgary 2 more penalty minutes. Almost dead even face-off percentage. Just a good old-fashioned Canadian rivalry there in the NHL.
Nice.
Yeah. Anything else we want to cover tonight, Caleb?
Not that I can think of.
Let me see. We got the only other thing I can think of is real quick. Do we even have? We got the Food City 500 in NASCAR. Reddick is a plus 2,500 on this one. Do I just fucking crush that?
I would. Let me see who else we got.
Also available on the motorsport section. You also got fucking truck racing and Xfinity.
I'm kind of liking Christopher Bell for this weekend for some reason.
Christopher Bell.
Yeah.
He's got to be plus 650 for a reason that I don't understand.
And of course, I'm going to do my bet on Connor Zilic to finally get a win. He's sitting at plus 12,500.
God damn. If any of those big dogs, if any of those guys fucking hit on a win, you'd be up massive.
Oh, fuck yes. I mean, shit, even a 50-cent bet is $62.
God damn. Fucking NASCAR don't play around at all. I think I'm just gonna go Reddick and then I'll also do a Chase Elliott pick as well. Got the win in the last race they had there. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else unless you got something.
I do not. I'm pretty much content with where we're at. I'm just pretty much watching the bets as they're going now. It's looking like the Phoenix Suns are going to fuck me tonight. I had them to cover the spread at minus 12.5. And just now in the fourth, less than 9 minutes left, they're down by 2.
Shit. They gotta fucking go on their big ass run there.
Oh yeah.
Fuck. Well, I hope that they're able to find a way to pull that shit off. But for now, we've been the Midwest Degenerates. I'm Alex, and he's Caleb. As always, subscribe to the YouTube, leave a follow and a rating on Spotify. Listening time on Spotify and YouTube helps us out greatly. Let us know if you got any picks or predictions in the comments below. We're always excited to see any sort of wins for our viewers. But until Monday, we'll be back at you, recapping everything we covered this episode: the Masters, UFC, going over MLB and the latest news in sports. But until then, I've been Alex. He's been Caleb.
Yep, and we'll see y'all in the next one.
Have a good one, guys. Peace out.